Welcome back to the Coach Hemi Fall Workout as we have tipped off our final game here in the boys division. Marcus Burnett joined by Jonathan Hemingway.
Marcus, final game of the fall workout. Been very pleased, with the effort and the talent level of these young men out here. They've done a great job of working hard, taking instruction. And I think we got a couple of names that are going to merge that we're going to be talking about, for the next couple of months. And I think one of the kids that I look forward to talking about is a young man that just made that layup there, number 28 from Middle Tennessee Christian.
Kavon Hill. Two to two ball game here early on.
He's facing off against his high school teammate, and you see 17 Bar Ellenberg, another 2017 prospect, hit that pull-up jumper.
I like Ellenberg, man. I like his game.
Yeah.
Has been able to get to various spots on the floor. You talked about his passing ability as well. Again, I think you touched on a key element when you opened up the camp. You use a great example of guys starring in their role, and while you can pull a lot of NBA examples, you talked about the fit and really maximizing your potential regardless of what level you're at. And I think Ellenberg, you look at him, might not be on a ton of D1 radars, but that guy's going to play college basketball somewhere and be good at whatever level he's at.
Yeah, no question. I mean, he's got very good size. Look at him rebounding there in the interior, 6'4", listed as a forward. I know the term point forward sometimes gets overused, but I think he fits the bill if there was ever a point forward out there.
That bucket was scored by Thomas.
I think that was Tanner Poss.
Okay, got you. Number 11, Tanner Poss.
Mm-hmm. Now here's Thomas with the rebound. We saw him earlier, like his game. Kind of a little bit of a poor man's Sean Livingston, if you will. You see him kicking it out of the post there. Poss can't get that jumper to go, but like those, we've said it so many times on the broadcast, those guys that are versatile, can play multiple positions.
Yeah.
I think Thomas is one of those guys who can get it done in a variety of spots on the floor.
No, sir. Give me that, says Keto Aru. Knocks that one out of there. Would like to see the Aru stat sheet at the end of this one. When you look at Keto, who's on the floor now, and older brother Kenny Aru, what they've done, rebounding the ball, scoring the ball, and just physical play, which might not be measured by a stat category, but as shown here today. Good pass by Poss, and the lay by Jawan Hodge Harper.
Hodge Harper impressed last night during the skill sessions. Good-looking jumper. Long arms, long limbs. May not be the most electrifying athlete, but a good enough athlete. I think his best days of basketball are still in front of him.
Aru misses the jumper. He snatches that one out of the air.
Yeah, the 2019 kid from Knoxville said, what was that about me not being a very good athlete? Let me show you something.
Evidently rebounded that one like he had a point to prove. Thomas has it. Has a head to Poss. That's a tough pass to make it through, and then Poss had to get it. There's Hamilton flew by, couldn't get the layup to go, picks up the fouls. We'll have number 15, Brandon Van, check in. Score 10-4, team 2 with the advantage. Turnover there is Hamilton. Throws that one out of play. Ellenberg had a mouse in the house, thought he might try to bag up and beats that one in there, but says not when you can shoot like this in the mid-range, Chief. The back tap ahead to Hodge Harper with the finish.
Good lay-in with the left hand, and he had to look back real quick. Kevon Hill was running him down. He had the block shot in his sights.
Sure did. He was trying to do like LeBron did the last time I was at a Coach Hemi event, and that was the one in Ashton, Kentucky, to showcase where LeBron had that infamous chase down block on Iguodala. Trying to size that one up. Ellenberg dribbles, gathers, muscles that one up and in.
He's got a grown man game, doesn't he?
Like it, man. Trying to make sure. Now, I've been impressed with the way these guys have really looked to finish the camp strong. You know, you're not really seeing loafing. It takes its toll anytime you're really working in the skills and drill sessions as well as the camp games. But, you know, these guys are defending, especially Team 1. You look at Malik Bradford, Zay Kern, and DeAllen Bailey. I think those guys could play 5 more games if you told them you keep the gym open for them.
You got that right. You love kids like that. You know, you call them gym rats, but they're really just Energizer bunnies, you know, in terms of just going and keep playing and playing, and it makes the event all the better.
Oh. Aru gets it to Van. Van
quick
knocks
release.
Down the triple.
Quick release. Van with the high shooting pocket.
Now you see it, now you don't.
13-point lead here for the white team.
Van out of Lighthouse Christian School. Few LCS representatives here on site. Hodge Harper looks the defender off and then drops the dime to Thomas for the lay-in. That pass too tall for its intended recipient there in Hamilton. Ellenberg just continuing to work. Like I said, you guys don't want to switch this matchup up. I just continue to eat. Makes it a 17-point game. The cut and the finish, that's floated up and in by number 20. That's Jalen Singh.
Jalen, just a freshman, I believe. Blackman High School. Boy, and the hits just keep on coming for the white team. Long range jump shot.
Young pass out of DeKalb County. Not talking GA, DeKalb County High School in Smithville, Tennessee. Off the mark on the three-pointer. Van with the rebound. He's got Hodge Harper running with him. Hodge Harper will try a 3. Oh, good. Ellenberg had that one poked away by Hill. Thomas checks back into the game, number 14 there in the white. Shot there by Azel Eddings. Hodge Harper getting the second win here in this one as well. Weaving through traffic.
Goodness. Shot out of a cannon, end to end.
He makes it a 16-point game We're under the 6-minute mark. Pass inside to Aru. Aru first bothered by Hill. Now Hill loses the handle. Hodge Harper gets a much-deserved breather. Foul going to go against Thomas. Eddings. Aru, power dribble and an excuse me move on the inside as he lays it up and in. Got a great game going on here. It's a 20-point contest. I'm saying good work continuing, even though it's not a close margin, but can't help but have some attention being given there to some of the stations going across court. As you had Morgan Garner and Kene Aru continuing to go against each other and bring out the best in each other here at this count. The younger Aru working and getting another trip to the line.
Aru's one of those kids, bring his lunch pail, blue collar, just gets it done.
Eddings loses his footing.
Uh-oh. Right idea.
Simpson. Here's Poss stepping into one. That one uncharacteristic with the way he shot it.
Poss showing some confidence from downtown, and the way that he shot it today, I understand why.
Coming up on the 2-minute mark, Van decides to step into one. Good hustle by Van, now Ellenberg. That's money. Oh, in and out.
Spoke too soon.
Broadcaster's jinx there on the jumper.
Yeah, we were all confident, though.
He's earned the benefit of the doubt there.
It's about the first 10-footer he's missed today.
Pass ahead to Hodge Harper, who's back in the game and looking to do damage. Takes it right at Simpson and his help defender and still lays it in. Catch and shoot for Simpson. Simpson gets it to go against Aru there on the second effort.
Good touch, good pass there by Hamilton on the baseline.
Long rebound goes out of bounds there. Simpson taking some contact and getting to the line.
Good job. Way to be aggressive.
Got about 8 seconds to work with here in the first half, so Potts gets it to Ellenberg.
Can't leave that guy open. He's not missing 2 in a row.
Coach Sean was just giving him a little bit of grief about something, joking with him. I think that makes amends for whatever the joke was about. So the young fella, Bart Ellenberg, sends us into halftime with that triple. Scored 19-37. We'll be back with more Coach Hemi fall workout.
Worcester Central High School. Shout out to the homie Marcus Burnett. I know we're not on air right now, so that's good. I can talk all this mess I can right now.
We actually are on there. We got a real grassroots atmosphere here at the Coach Hemi Fall Workout. That's Sean Sanford, a member of the training staff. When you train these kids like these guys have, you deserve a little bit of airtime. We'll be back after this halftime break. Hamilton headed to the free throw line. Hodge Harper continues to run the floor and wreak havoc. Good pass by Hamilton and the lay-in there for Kavon Hill. Kavon Hill and Morgan Gardner could be a pretty formidable 1-2 punch here in the second half. Strong move there by Hodge Harper. Hodge Harper doing a good job using that frame. 6'3", which isn't a giant, but is enough. There against a smaller defender. Thomas spinning inside, has that shot blocked. Nice defense by Hill. Garner called for it to be thrown up. Might have gotten there a little late, but it got to him, and he lays it up and in. Here's Van for three. Garner saw a lane and exploited it. You can see Garner. He's playing hard, cramping up a little bit. Still running. Like that young man's work ethic. Again, that's Morgan Gardner. He's out of Bolton High School. Hoopsters out there know, former high school home of Jalen Fisher. Thomas. Austin Thomas answers back with a bucket of his own.
I like it. There's some renewed energy in the gym right now.
And that renewed energy probably going to get a little bit stronger as Keto Oru was checked back into the game. He's known to bring some energy to the situation. Entry pass poked away and stolen. Nice defense there by 23, DeQuayne Connor. And Kavon Hill converts on the other end. Hustle there by Desmond Simpson. But can't get the follow-up to go. Now there's Ellenberg. Ellenberg fouled on the play.
Trying to think of a player comparison for Barr.
That's a good one. I've been trying to think. I've been trying to think of one too.
He's a unique kid. I mean,
he is.
Good skill. I mean, plays along the front line, but's got face-up skill. He's got some live legs.
And he's not though he can get a step, I'm not calling him slow. He's not the quickest, but but it's like we talked about earlier, pace versus speed.
Sure.
Plays with a very good pace. A very hard guy to take the cookies off. I think that jumper was knocked down. That was number 23.
That's Connor, DeQuayne
Connor. But yeah, we're gonna come up with that Barr-Ellenberg comparison by the end of this game. It might be a hybrid comparison. It might be a mixture of a couple guys, but we're going to come up with it. Thomas hitting the deck for it. Over to Ellenberg. You talked about his ability to pass the ball. Case in point. And the finish by Tejuan Hodge-Harper. That one's out of play. We take another look at that one. All created by the hustle of Austin Thomas. Down by Ellenberg and Hodge-Harper. They say the basketball has energy. These guys trying to drain out every drop before they leave the Coach Hemi fall workout.
It's amazing how one player can really tilt the balance of a game. That's exactly what Garner has done. And I think this great team just needed a little bit more size on the interior to compete and rebound and defend. You know, no knock on the rest of these guys, but their skill sets kind of all resemble one another.
Ellenberg has the pass tip. Simpson catch and shoot. Knocks it down. That splash there provided courtesy of Brandon Van. Fan to Aru. Simpson keeps. Long rebound, they'll get another crack at it.
Okay, I got the comparison here, and this is going to be obscure for most everybody.
Okay.
But for the moment, but in about a year or two, you're going to understand. But there's a fella that plays for the King James Shooting Stars, committed to Ohio State. His name's Kyle Young. Kyle's got about 3 to 4 inches on bar, but kind of that trail 4, good athlete, real skilled, hit the trail 3, good passer, rebounder, all of that. He could also kind of be compared to, you may remember Luke May.
Oh yeah.
That's at
North Carolina.
North Carolina now. And again, Luke is about 4 inches taller than Barr, so that's the one limitation that Barr has currently is to play at that level, and with his skill set, he really needs to be 6'7", 6'8", and unfortunately Barr's only about 6'4". But like you said, ball players are ball players, and he's gonna, if he wants to, there's gonna be a place for him at the next level.
Shot miss, rebound pulled out of there by Hogg-Tarper. Got Thomas and Ellenberg running with them. Ellenberg cashing in. Sticking with it. Get that jersey number for you shortly. Here's Thomas with the drive. Number 27 scored that last time. It was Tyler Hayes on the other end for the gray team. Hayes, wide open look. Knocks it down. Hayes out of Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Right here in Wilson Central. Hamilton, nice pass ahead. Speaking of Wilson Central, got another Wilson Central attendee in Azel Eddings. He's headed to the free throw line. Three-point contest as we approach the final 5-minute mark. Three-point contest as we approach the final 4-minute mark. Aru working inside against Gardner, and Gardner is what I've liked about him this entire camp. Aside from the scoring that we've seen him do and the stuff that appears in the box score, man, the kid is working so hard. He was cramping up a little bit. He was out there stretching himself out. Could have easily sort of, with as hard as he's winning, could have easily said, I kind of sit these last 7-8 minutes out. No, he's back in the contest.
Right.
And getting the steal. Has it stolen right back, though. It's finished by Thomas.
Gotta love it. Gotta love these kids coming out here working, and look at it. A kid like Morgan Garner that he sweated straight through a shirt, you know, giving 100% effort, you know, during the game, then go over on the skill side and do the same thing. You know, work on footwork, go one-on-one, you know, try to figure out ways of, you know, learning new moves to score around the bucket and so forth. Yeah, Coach Sanford said too much sauce. You know, you don't want to get lost in the sauce.
No, you don't. Too much sauce. We call that OC.
Yeah.
Up in the Midwest. We call that OC.
Good pull-up jumper there, Tyler Hayes. You mentioned him before.
Yeah.
Wilson Central High School. Yeah, OC. And our scouting reports, you know, back in the day, we used to call them OOC. Out of control. But yeah, it's all the same.
OOC was DTM. Was that another acronym in there?
Yeah. Doing too much, but we can't assign that to Hodge Harper.
Oh no,
Yeah.
oh no, not at all. He's been great. His level of activity here in this game. I mean, he's easily got a 20-piece unofficially, without question. Might have had that in the first half. Ellenberg working inside. Hamilton to pass ahead. And it's a 4-point contest.
Oh yeah.
Great
Look
hustle.
at this. Great team coming back. They're feeling it right now.
That's
Tyler
a big
Hayes.
sequence. That's a big sequence. That is a big sequence right there. The steal, the flip over the head. Hodge Harper tries to match it. Thomas.
Gotta love it. Finishing the day on a high note.
So you got the steal, the flip over the head to Hamilton. Hamilton with the pass over to Hayes. Tyler Hayes, he's had a good stretch. He splashes it. Under a minute.
Coach Sanford said, hey now, wait just a second. This is about ego right here with Coach Sanford. We'll take a layup.
Pass. I have to get one up quickly.
Oh, three-point play.
And one.
.3 points. It's on there. Let's see what they can do.
Go foul Hamilton.
And a running clock, you don't want to foul.
And that will do it here at the Coach Hemi fall workout here for 2016. They have played until 3-0 there on the clock. Played hard all the way up until that point, and we appreciate you joining us here on SUVtv for it. A lot of names were known coming into this. A lot of stock has risen as a result. Signing off here from Lebanon, Tennessee.